What's up, everybody? Welcome to Crappy Reviews, where the games aren't always crappy, but the reviews usually are. And this is the first time I've done this, and I'm gonna bring in somebody to help review this game. And you guys know him well. It's the one and only Showstopper. What's up,
What's up, everybody? What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Showstopper. Let's get this review on, crap.
All right. So we're going to review Ori and the Blind Forest, and that's, you know, this big game that Microsoft released, or, you know, AA game anyway, and it's a side-scrolling game, and I haven't beat it yet, but you've beaten it. I got stuck partway through it, so I'm going to give kind of my opinion on that, and it's kind of I can actually give a bit of a warning about the game and recommend it to certain people as well. Now, first thing I want to talk about is the graphics. I think graphically it's one of the most stunning games I've seen. And yes, it's just a side-scrolling game, but I think it's absolutely beautiful. I love the art style. I love the character animations. I like the movements. I like the controls. I like that kind of stuff. What did you think about the graphics?
The graphics was, like you said, was very vibrant. You know,
the story, as far as these type of games goes, were you impressed by that?
The story was okay. I can't say it was the best story that I had came across. It was all right. I think just, you know, as you go through it and you start learning more about Ori as a character and how he is trying to restore and replenish the dying planet and trying to save everything, you know, as him being the last light bearer, or, you know, that's how I kind of internalize it, as he's like the last of the light bearers, and he's trying to restore life back into the planet again. And, you know, it's an okay story. It's something that I think I have seen before. Yeah. You know, and that's basically why I say it's okay.
Now, as far as the like, people won't think that I'm joking or whatever, the toughness of the game is like, people are gonna think, man, Crapgamer, you suck at this game, but I have seen people on my friends list that have died 800 times on this game.
Yeah,
like, you can check it out, like, on the hubs and then the leaderboards. It tells you how many respawns people have had, and there have been people that have 800. I have 150, and I'm almost halfway through the game. Do you know about how many times you died with this game?
It had to be about 700 easy.
Yeah.
700, 800. I mean, this as often as I died in that game. And you know what that did, you know, a lot of platformers back in the day frustrated you like that. You know, so it kind of took me back to when I enjoyed, you know what I'm saying, platformers with the NES, and coming up with, you know, some of those games, you know, coming up when you were younger, and just to tap into your childhood frustration again, I think was very refreshing with this game. That's this reason why I kind of like was persistent. You know, this was the type of game, if you ain't got your thumbs right, you know what I'm saying, you can't, you know what I'm saying, you ain't good at timing and you know, figuring out puzzles, like not major puzzles but just minor puzzles, and you can't do everything in time. This game is definitely going to frustrate the hell out of you. But all in all, it was a great game.
Yeah, like for me, I was like, you know, I'm playing this game, and I originally I thought, hey, I'm gonna have this nice relaxing game, kind of like Rayman, you know, like, that's like, you're playing the game and it's a cool relaxing side-scrolling game. It's not too hard, you know what I mean? It's just kind of right. You know, I started playing this, and then I got so frustrated at times I wanted to break my controller. I was like, wow, this game is very hard. It reminded me of some of the games like when I was a kid, the platformers and stuff. It was very, very difficult, but it was kind of rewarding at the same time. You know, when you finally did, like, I finally beat this part, and they're going to see this in the video I recorded. I was stuck at this part for 3 days. Finally, I beat it, and I recorded it, so you'll see, like, my triumph as I beat this part. And, you know, it's interesting because, you know, I thought I was done. I was like, there's no way I can beat it. There's no way I'm going to be able to do this. It's too tough, you know what I mean? But now I'm forging ahead with it. But I wanted to give, a lot of people were asking me to review them, and I was like, well, I haven't really beat it yet. You know, I did get part way through it, but I know Showstopper beat it, so you know, I just kind of wanted to take on it.
The hardest two spots that I had trouble on was escaping with the water. Oh my God, when the water was rising and you had to escape out that tree, that was like because it's like you racing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it speeds you up a little bit. So when you're trying to get out of there, it's like, man, this is hard. So you have to figure it out as you start doing it more and more. It start to, your skills start to improve, and then you get out of there. And then the last board where you have to figure out where to go. I don't want to give it away because you haven't been there.
Yeah.
The very last wing, it's like a bunch of fire and like lava. You have to kind of lower the fire pool that's in there, and you go through these different chambers, and you try to unlock it to drop the fire down in order for you to find what you need to get out of there. I don't want to give any secrets.
Yeah.
Anything. I don't want to spoil it for you, but that's the premise of the end. That was very difficult to figure out where to go and get all that.
Controls were tough. I thought that the full orchestration score, the music was beautifully done. What did you think about that?
Man, that song is stuck in my head. And I'm like, what the? It's stuck in my head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But especially when it's racing, it like dun 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 dun. Then I was like, oh man, it's in my head. So it took me back to when, how you get your little Mario games like dun 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 dun.
Oh, yeah,
you get all that stuck in your head all the time. You start singing it, so you get, it's nice, man. I enjoyed the music in there.
Yeah, I did too. Now, if you had to give it, say, a numerical score of 1 to 10, what would you give it?
Me personally, just because I enjoyed the game a lot, I give it a solid 8.5, a 9.
Okay. Yeah, I would say so. Just from what I played, I thought it was really well done. It's difficult, so if you're easily frustrated, you might want to give it a pass until maybe it's on sale or whatever. It's $20, but I supported them right away. I think that it's a bold thing. It's something. It took this studio 4 years to make this game, so it's not your typical, like, quote-unquote indie game. So I enjoyed it very much.